Be the best bad presenter ever. Break the rules, make mistakes, and win them over. So who said you're a bad presenter? Let me guess. You hate giving presentations. I bet you get really nervous, your mouth gets dry, you think the audience is out to get you, and you hate doing it. Or maybe, on the flip side, you don't mind giving presentations so much. You kind of are excited to share your ideas, but you're so worried about doing everything right that you feel completely stiff and uncomfortable. Excellent! You have more ability to be a fantastic presenter than any polished, phony fake. My name is Karen Hough, and I am the author of Be the Best Bad Presenter Ever, Break the Rules, Make Mistakes, and Win Them Over, and the founder and CEO of Improv Edge. And I am here to tell you that you, yourself, even if you make a few mistakes here and there or break all of the rules of Presentation Skills 101, are the most passionate and effective thing people are going to see. You see, I found, after training over 1,000 people in presentation skills, that a lot of us are following these old, outdated rules that make us stiff and uncomfortable and able to be ourselves. So this course is about throwing those rules out of the window. It's about finding out how you can be effective, how you can make up your own rules that will make you effective and impactful, and emerge as a confident and wonderful presenter. Now, I've been on stage since I was 5, so I feel very comfortable here. And after performing throughout my childhood, I went to Yale and I learned how to do improv comedy. It completely changed my life. I was then so lucky I was able to train and perform with the Second City in Chicago. I did film and TV and tons of theater and improvisation. And what I learned is that there are a lot of tricks that actors understand so that they can be very, very impactful. And I'm going to be teaching you some of those rules from improvisation in this course. Now, after I was an actor, I really felt like I wanted something different to do. I wanted a new challenge, and believe it or not, I went into IT, specifically into network engineering. Now, that was a big leap for me. I had no background, I had no education in it, but I found that when I improvised during the day and studied and crammed at night, I could be very successful. And what I want to do is share with you some of those secrets that allowed me to do very, very well in those settings. So since that time, I'm so fortunate. The Wharton Business School agreed to do some research projects with me about isolating the behaviors from improvisation and finding out how they can affect high-performing corporate leaders and teams in corporate settings. And that is how all of this came about. I also have another best-selling book, The Improvisation Edge, Secrets to Building Trust and Radical Collaboration at Work, and the Yes Deck, a great deck of 29 fabulous cards with ideas of how to do better at work. So let me tell you one more story that will sort of get us rolling on this course. There was a young woman I was speaking to. She had just begun her work at an organization, and they had a course from a coach that told them all sorts of things that they weren't supposed to do. They had to hold their hands straight, they had to read the slides, they had to stay to the left of the screen, all sorts of rules that they were supposed to follow to be effective presenters. Well, right after that person left, one of her highest level executives came into the room. He was so full of passion for his work. He had so much to talk about, so many stories to tell, that he actually broke all the rules they had just been taught. And yet nobody cared. Nobody cared, because he was his authentic self. And that's what matters. You know, I bet a lot of times you think, I just want to do my job. I just want to do my job. I'm really good at it. Why do I have to stand up and present? You know, whether you're a software engineer, whether you are an accountant or attorney in media or healthcare, there is a point where we all need to present something. You see, if we just needed to communicate, there are a million ways to do that. There's emails, there's memos, there's blogs. But at some point, people want to see you. They want to know what matters to you. And so I'm going to help you feel confident and ready for those moments when you get the stage. Welcome to the course.